This video is brought to you by the guys over at SCDKEY. As most of you know, they offer great deals on various keys for games as well as software. And one upcoming PC game so many of us are excited for is Monster Hunter World. We're coming up on that release, and if you want to get the game at a bit of a discount, you can do so on there. Head over to scdkeys.com, type in Monster Hunter World, add it to your cart, and use the special promo code CM2 and you can save an additional 3%. SCDKEYs also has $50 Steam wallet code, so you can check that out as well and take advantage of the CM2 promo code on that. If you guys want, they have various software as well, and you can use the promo code CM1 to save 10% on the various software. Check out the link in the description box below. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got an incredible deal on an Asus Radeon RX 580. RX 580s in general have a huge promotion going on right now. One of you guys in the comment section pointed it out to me. I honestly didn't believe you guys for a second, but this is the type of GPU deal I've been waiting for. A mid-level GPU, and it is just incredible value, so I'll talk a little bit about that. And then I also want to talk about some very worrying news. Microsoft might be in the process of acquiring Obsidian Entertainment. More on that in a little bit. First, let's talk about this Asus Radeon RX 580 deal. This deal is so insane. Probably the best deal I've seen on a mid-level GPU in a very, very long time. We're talking going back before the GPU crisis. This might be the best GPU deal I've seen, period, since then. So what it is an Asus RX 580 on Newegg. $20 off promo code will knock it down to $240. And I mentioned this deal earlier. It's not like $240 for an RX 580 8GB is that crazy. You'll see this pretty regularly. But right now, AMD is running a promotion where you get 3 free games with your purchase of an RX 580, and they're no slouch games. They are top tier upcoming games. You get Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Strange Brigade, and Star Control Origins. So Strange Brigade and Star Control Origins, probably not games everybody is super into. Strange Brigade does look pretty cool. But at the very least, getting Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a huge plus. That's a $60 game and you get it with the purchase of this GPU. You also get those 2 other games valued at $59.99 and $39.99 respectively. I'm not going to say this promotion is worth $150, but let's say it's worth $60. I think that's fair to say, and you probably could end up selling this for $60. That means you get an 8GB RX 580 for just $180. That is absolutely ridiculous. What a deal that is. If you're looking for a GPU like this, I would take advantage of this ASAP. This specific deal to get it for $240 is going to end in 2 days, and then I'm guessing it'll shoot back up in price probably around to that $260 range, so I would take advantage of this as soon as possible. This is the type of deal that we need to see more regularly. It is a great deal. Yes, would I love to see a deal where it's just $180 flat and then you get those free games as well? That'd be great, but all things considered, I think this is an incredible deal, and I really don't see how you can argue otherwise. GTX 1066GB are around the same price right now, but you're not getting the free games, and those free games, considering their game's not even released yet, considering Assassin's Creed Odyssey seems to be a game people are excited for. Me personally, I'm not all too excited for it, but again, if you don't want any of those games, I'm sure somebody will take it off your hand and give you a pretty penny for it. So great deal there. I would take advantage of that. I will leave the link in the description box down below, and now watch, it'll probably go out of stock very quickly. Let's hope that isn't the case, as Newegg is limiting people to buying 2 at a time. Also, moving on from that, it looks like Microsoft might be in the process of acquiring Obsidian Entertainment. This rumor got started over on Restera, and a user posted Obsidian Entertainment letter of intent for an acquisition by Microsoft dated before E3. No written signature of a Microsoft employee, only Obsidian. I'm not as sure on this one as I was with the Playground Games acquisition I got access to earlier this year. That's all I have right now. Hope that's transparent enough for you guys. I can't validate it any further. I'm sorry. So to me, this is very worrying. I know that we do see Microsoft release games on the Windows 10 store, but come on, Obsidian is one of those studios that I absolutely love their games. They've done such great work for such a long time. Fallout New Vegas, South Park The Stick of Truth, Pillars of Eternity 2, Tyranny. Have all of their games been absolute home runs? No, but they've done a lot more good than bad. And to see them get acquired by Microsoft, yes, that means that they're gonna have a lot more funding, but at the same time, that means Microsoft owns them. That means Microsoft is gonna give a lot of directives, and that means the games would be released on the Windows 10 store. And I'm sorry, a niche game like the Obsidian experiences, people I don't think are gonna go out of their way to use the Windows 10 store to play the Obsidian experiences. As sad as that sounds, I think Obsidian being on Steam, this is one studio that is helped out a ton by Steam. And yes, if they're acquired by Microsoft, they don't really have to worry about being on Steam. They don't have to worry about their game sales because they're going to be funded regardless. But in terms of visibility for your game, and I talked about that yesterday with Fallout 76, I think Obsidian being acquired by Microsoft would be a huge negative on that front, and how aware people are of their games would be drastically lower. So I'm hoping this doesn't come to fruition. I do know that Microsoft is in the process of acquiring a lot of different studios, and I commend Microsoft for that. They really need to do that because they are just getting absolutely whooped by Sony. Sony is bringing out incredible exclusive after incredible exclusive, and Microsoft is bringing out Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2. I'm sorry, the competition just isn't there. On the console front, I'm sure this is great. Finally, some competition is being sparked between Microsoft and Sony in terms of the actual games they release, but for PC gamers, I very much think this is negative news. And these rumors have been circulating for quite a while. Outside of those studio acquisitions Microsoft announced at E3, we were told that more studio acquisitions were coming. Obsidian being one of them does make a lot of sense from a business standpoint. That's gonna conclude this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Asus Radeon RX 580, $240, 3 free games with it. I think that is an incredible deal. And again, probably the best deal I've seen on a GPU since pre-GPU crisis in 2017. Obsidian might be acquired by Microsoft very soon. What do you think about that? Would this really disappoint you? Are you somebody that would go over to the Windows 10 store to say play a Pillars of Eternity 3? Or would that not even be enough? If the Windows store has Forza Horizon 4, Halo Infinite, Gears of War 5, this new Obsidian project, Ninja Theory's next game, honestly at that point I think we have to face facts that some of us are going to start using the Windows store, but I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.